before we start. Check this out. So, research shows my roommate can't go 2 days without toilet paper. So, he went out and got some, and of course, he just left the fucking trash on the living room floor. Amazing. Okay. Alright, how's everybody doing? Okay, Brian, Oscar not negative, Devness, Chairhorn, Few Good Music, Goel, Droid Eggs, Deadwing Dick, not negative. What is up? Alright, so first of all, to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. I mean, I understand it's probably over for most of you, but there's 2 hours left over here, so happy Father's Day. Hope you're looking into that vasectomy soon. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Devna says, you hear back from the 2 places you're looking at moving to. So it's pretty shit. The one that I wanted to move into. Okay, so I wanted one at first, and then I looked at the other one, which looked a lot better. The location wasn't as good, but literally everything was better. And the price dropped from $770 a month to $745, and I thought, damn, okay, you know, I'm definitely doing it. I'm gonna go sign tomorrow because it dropped to $745, and it brought it on par with the first place I was looking at. And you know, this place is like 70 something square feet bigger, and the layout's just much better, and the surroundings look better, kind of. Anyway, so the next day, so not even the next day, it was literally just 12 hours because I looked the night before, like at 2 a.m. So that's why I thought that was the current price. I looked at 2 or 3 a.m. and then at 8 or 9 a.m. the price changed and it went up to $795. So it shot up by $50 in the span of 12 hours. And I mean, it hasn't gone back down. So then I had to go sign the other one because yeah, I'm not spending an extra $50. And the other one's closer to the post office and a bunch of stuff, so it works, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. NGB, hey, what's up? How's the Father's Day celebration? Uncle Bill joined. Hello, hello. Tefram as well. Russ. Oscar says, any apartment here in Dallas is so expensive now? Yeah, especially up here in North Dallas. It's getting pricey for what it is. And yeah, it's a real shame. I was pretty bummed about it. Okay. So anyway, this one, I have no fucking clue what it is. So actually, let's go ahead and just unbox it a little bit just to figure out what it is. And if it's something interesting, then we'll just do it after the keycaps. But yeah, I have no fucking clue what this is. I looked at my email and I tried to look for I tried to look up the tracking number and I didn't get any results as well. So I have no idea what it is. I'm assuming it's just something for a customer build, but I didn't see this tracking number anywhere. Because I don't think I ordered anything else. Okay, so yeah, that's not mine. So, give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, so I know who this is now. Yeah, for some reason the tracking wasn't shown. I guess the tracking number ended up being different. Because this one was shipped out of California. This was bought from KPRepublic fans, but shipped out from California. So it was either transferred somewhere or something. Okay, yeah, so. Wow! Nothing too extremely exciting over there. Hey, thick boy! You know, my Twitch channel still has your picture as the background. I don't know if you've seen it, because I was recently looking at my Twitch channel again, and yeah, your your monkey sweet tea picture is still up there. Netflock, hey, what's up? CLDSKT, Gideon, hello, hello. Eating a Wendy's burger for you? Oh boy. Who else is here? Hearthstones. Long Cutie Pie. Okay. Cold Scat says, I have one beef with KPRepublic. The black and black key sets are good, but the spacebar has a loose right stem hole. Can you put tape over the stem to fix that? Okay, you just said nothing works. Okay. Well, most PBT spacebars suck anyway, because they sound amazing if they work. The problem is that PBT warps really easily. And so when it's, the longer it is, then the worse the warping gets. But yeah, thanks for the resub, Thick Boy. I really appreciate it. 6 months in a row. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox this. So it's a, I was expecting a bigger package than this. That's what she said. But we'll make do. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's perfectly fine. This box is just so weird. The wrapping is, there we go. Hearthstone says, just got a very unique cap set, but I'm gonna wait to unveil what it is. Oh, very nice. Very unique, you say. Okay. CODSKT says, they just told me it's not their fault, he was Batman. That really sucks. But yeah, PBT is hard to get right. Very hard to get right. I honestly don't even bother asking for replacement spacebars nowadays for cherry profile, because it just happens so often. Hearthstone says, I want a set of OG cherry Dyesubs. NGB says, I got lucky and have a 7U PBT on some cherry MX blacks and it sounds so fucking good. No warp. Bigger Mood says, OG Palm is best. I don't know, Palm's alright. Irene says, gonna buy these caps if they're Gucci. Alright, well, we'll find out. I need to put it on the keyboard too. Maybe I'll just put it on the Tina. If they're not horrible, I'll put it on the Tina. Need a non-GMK set so that I don't shine shit. Holy god, what the hell? See, I knew the package would be insanely tight, which is why I wasn't happy that it was such a small package. Look at this. Because I was trying to open up the box, I already ripped the hole in the bag. Thankfully I didn't cut the keycap. But that means I have to... Oh, I could put it on a keyboard tray actually. Yeah, let me get a keyboard tray. Keycap tray. Girl says, home internet feels so fucking good. No buffering on full HD. That's awesome. I know that feeling, man. Red Hawk, hey, what's up? OEM laser keycaps are the best. COD SKT says, if for stabs the plastic bits are genuine cherry parts but the wire isn't, will they suck balls? No. Depends. Most of the time, no. Most of the time, if you lube them properly, they shouldn't be a problem. If it's just a metal wire that isn't genuine, most of the time. Alright, I'm sure some cases it will, because, you know, they will use different factories and stuff. Hearthstone says, when JTK fixes their legends even more, I will get newer sets of theirs for sure. Okay, Gideon. So the thing is, their legends are not perfect for Enjoy PBT, but currently, sadly, that's the best we've got that's readily available. Sadly so. And yeah, Red Hawk is actually correct. Most of the wires, most of the spacebar wires for stabilizers for genuine Cherry spacebars aren't made by GMK or Cherry. Okay, so we're gonna find out if this is an okay set. I don't expect it to be as good as Imsto or BSP, but maybe it'll be as good as Enjoy PBT, and you know, it's just nice to have options. And yes, look at Hyperfuse Origins. Oh my god. What's up, Jubei? Daredevil is here too. And no, I have not used any of the KPRepublic Fans Go wires because they only come with their screw-in stabs, and those are not genuine. What's up, homie chicken and precise troll? Hello, hello. Slice dart, Jesus Christ. Okay, so first of all, Series Bar looks warped. To the surprise of absolutely no one. Look at this. Okay, maybe it's not as obvious for you guys. So yeah, pretty warped. And it wasn't even cleanly cut off as well. Look at this. Look at the burr on it. This is the 6U spacebar, so let's hope the... Wait, no. This is the 6.25. We're fucked, boys. Okay. Of course, the 7U is also warped. So look at that. And so I always see people saying, "Oh, it's warped, dude. Just use the hairdryer method, man." No fucking shit. Of course, but that doesn't always work because that only fixes your spacebar if it's warped in this direction, right? So I guess on the y-axis. So if it's warped, if the sides are completely straight and it's only warped upwards or whatever, right? Sure, you can use that. The problem is most of the time that's not the case. Most of the time it's warped weirdly, it's not warped consistently. And if it's bowed, then you're gonna have a very, very hard time. It's almost impossible to fix it. If your stems are warped, you're fucked, right? That's pretty much impossible to fix. And so for anyone else who still tries to tell me to use the hairdryer method, go fuck off, because I know, and trust me, that doesn't work for most of the cases. Okay, and so spacebars, not so good, but then again, Enjoy PBT and all these other ones also suck for this with the spacebars, so can't really complain that much. NGB, 4 months in a row, thank you very much. Is someone tilted? Yeah, pretty much, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten messages or comments saying, you should use a hairdryer method. A+ suggestion right there. Okay. So let's put the space bars aside. Let's not put origins over here. It looks too good. Okay, so let's look at the primary key. So of course, one thing to note is that these are on the cooler end of the spectrum. So not really beige, it's more of a light gray and gray, which is super nice. I actually really like this color. Alright, so light gray and, well, gray and lighter gray. So I like this. And so this has Hangul sub-legends. Okay, so first impressions, they look alright. The printing looks decent. First of all, it doesn't use standard cherry font and sizing. So font, I guess. So it's thicker than standard cherry, the font. So it's gonna be, you know, that means you can't just easily swap between. You can't mix and match easily. And it might not look as good. See, for example, okay. So you look at the two Qs. I think you can tell. See, it's not the same. R is another one that you can easily see. See, the R is definitely not the same. Right. So whenever people ask me, hey, what Dyesub is this, or who makes this? The easiest way is to compare the legends, right? If the legends are exactly the same, chances are they were made by the same people, because it's super rare to find the same Dyesub legends anywhere. And so it's simple stuff like looking at the arrows and stuff like that. Hey NGB, thanks so much. Just don't buy warp space bars forehead. Just bake them in the oven? I guess so. Or make your own spacebar, right? Okay, see other things that you can look at, some obvious ones. The @ sign. See how GMK, the @ the bottom thing doesn't go past the A. Whereas on this one, it completely goes past it. And so it's just stuff like that. Another one that you can look at that's pretty easy to find is the asterisk as well. See, so this is not just standard cherry. The pound sign or the hashtag sign. Right. So these are things that you can look at. And if those aren't as obvious, another thing you can look for is you look at the shift keys. Compare them. Just look at the way the arrows are. See, so this one is a stubbier arrow, right? The stem of the arrow is shorter compared to this one. Right, so the tip might be just as big, but the shaft is not as long. Right? And from what I hear, you need both. Okay, so let's look at some of these close up. And so this was, in total it was $84, $83.50 shipped. And it comes with quite a few keys actually, 100 something, 140 keys or some shit like that. So compatibility is decent. But then again, if all the spacebars are warped, it's technically not compatible with anything. Well, I guess other than the split spacebars, but I'm sure those are warped too. Okay, and so let's compare them to, oh shit, what have I just done? Okay, let's compare them to Enjoy PBT. All right, I'm gonna take a few keys to compare them. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, you can already tell that. Okay, so Enjoy PBT is more of a beige, and this is more of a light gray. Yeah, so there were people asking me if it's Enjoy PBT, and immediately I just said no. I mean, just look at shit like that, right? Look at the asterisk, it's not the same. Look at the, where's the @ sign? Look at the @ sign, not the same. Pound sign as well, right? Not the same. So very obvious, not gonna be made by the same people, at least in the same batch. Okay, how do they compare them? Let's see. I'd say quality so far looks about the same. I just dropped the keycap. Okay, but let's put it on a board and then I'll be able to tell better. But the alpha so far, kind of on par, I guess. I think I like the font on the Enjoy PBT a bit better. Yeah, so for alignment and stuff, I'll have to put it on the board, and it might even take me a few days to figure out. ePBT looks more filled in. I don't know. Okay, well, just gonna take these off. Besides, this is the Hyperfuse Origins is my favorite set of 2018. That's in the ones that have been released so far. For 2017, it was Oblivion, and then for, well, was Oblivion delivered last year or was it delivered this year? I never remember. But if Oblivion was last year, then Oblivion was my set of 2017, and for 2018, it is Hyperfuse Origins. Hearthstone says, I want GMT Metaverse to be a thing. Not really my kind of thing. It's alright, but black and white. Japanese sub legend should be pretty popular with a lot of people. God damn it, I hate these trays so fucking much. I swear I'm gonna break these things one of these days. Harrison says, I'm a Weave and a Persona fan, so I'm sold. That gray looks good too. Yeah, I don't think a 40% kit would be too popular for that set. It won't be popular. The set's not popular enough to have the 40% go through. Hey, what's up, Helpful? So far, I mean, first impressions are alright. Spacebars are warped to shit. Really warped. Anything completely fucked with the Legends? Not yet, not that I noticed yet, but of course, you know, the Legends are going to be different from Standard Cherry and stuff like that. Enjoy PBT is already different from Standard Cherry, but it is a little closer to Standard Cherry than this set. Okay. Prepare your ears. Okay, so let's kind of put these on. Okay, so first of all, these are barred and scooped for the homing, which I absolutely love. This is the way to do it. Right. This will satisfy all the haters. I will say though, I hope they don't do barred, scooped, nippled. Yeah, that would be a bit much. Okay, so you can compare the escape keys as well. See, so definitely not the same Legends. Look at that. It's pretty obvious, right? Look at how much more space the C has inside it than on this one. So overall, everything is a little bigger on the Hangul set. Overall, most of everything is bigger. Oh, I thought he was using hair dryer and space bars. Oh no. I will still probably try it, but I don't think that'll help us too much because yeah, I can see that it's warped. It's warped this way a little, so that's not really gonna help. Holy shit, the 7U. Yeah, it's still warped. Maybe the 7U is fixable. We'll find out. Okay, let's put it on the. Oh, Jesus. Usually warped spacebars give you warped anything will give you a lot of shit with stabilizers. So it sounds a bit funky. And you can tell for sure it's warped. Look at that. Compared to this side. Right, you can tell for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get another spacebar for it. Probably somewhere. I think that color is close. Helpful says, I like the Hangul escape a bit more than the Hiragana escape. Alright, so you like the bigger font a little bit? Need those aluminum space bars? Maybe. Well, yeah, not the... It's still too cool for this color. But this color is actually nice. I like it. The Dyesubs in general. I like the colors of the caps. I definitely like more than the Enjoy PBT stuff. Oops. Yeah, but these don't match perfectly though, but it'll have to do for now. These are box whites, by the way. It's the feeling of it is so weird with the warp. Well, I'll leave this on for now, it's whatever. Need a new prescription there again. Okay. So these are box whites. Probably my most used switch right now. I don't know if I like them more than RGB browns, but I currently use box whites the most. Okay, so we'll say the alignment is not perfect. Okay. So I don't know how obvious it is, but if you compare the Z and the M and look at the gap above the letter, right, see how tiny this is? Probably 1 millimeter or something. And over here is maybe 1.5, right? You can see there's more space between the tip of the M and the top of the cap, and a little less space between the tip of the Z and the top of the cap. Russ says, about the Dyesubs 909 PBT, here's to 3 chances for a good 70 space. Yeah. You get three shots at it, that's right. Pink, green, and beige. So you gotta hope one of them is okay. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. What I would do is I would just get the GMK equivalent, just get the GMK spacebar somewhere, or just use the beige. Just get a GMK beige spacebar and just do that. Which sucks because I like the sound of PBT spacebar so much more than ABS. Okay, so my cap has a weird dot on it over here. You can see kind of a speck. Can't be rubbed off, which is a damn shame. And I don't think these two are aligned. Maybe it's hard to see on camera, but the gap between the tip and the top for this one is a little smaller than the gap from the tip to the top over here. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you take a screenshot and compare it. We got the numpad keys over here. I'm not gonna open that. Got the mods. Got the Pro. I'm gonna be using the Pro. Buy a lottery ticket if you get one. Better go on. Yeah, that'll be a good strategy. Okay, so the difficult part, of course, is the mods. So this is the... Oh, wow. Okay, so, you know, just some imperfections here and there. You can file them off. Bring out my good friends. Okay, and you do get these. How many do you get? Wait, are you fucking serious? You only get one? What the actual fuck? You only get one? Can someone check the listing? Do you really only get one? What the fuck? You just get one of these for the Pro mods. Yes, I need 1.75 use shift. I think this is it. So what the hell are you supposed to use? They don't give you 1U win keys as well, I don't think. Yeah, I don't see them. What the fuck? Oh yes, that's right. That's Matt's. Yeah. So what I got the 4 that I talked about. So I got everything except the burger one since I already have that. I ended up getting one of those burger pads from recent drop. I get to be just like Daddy Anthony. Very nice. I think Red Hawk. Okay, Red Hawk got it too. Yeah. Burger and shark. Yeah, I like the shark one. Alpha. So like I said, you know, first impressions are all right, but they're not all perfectly aligned. Okay, so let's look at the. So for the Pro mods, for some reason, for some retarded reason, you only get one U Windows key. Whereas I think maybe for the regular mods you get 2. Yeah, see for the normal mods you get 2. Right, but for the 1U you only get 1. Whoops. Seizure alert. Okay. Hey, a backspace key that's straight. Okay, so I will say, so far, the mods are straighter than Enjoy PBT. The recent batches of Enjoy PBT and Gateron caps have been fucking terrible. Pretty much nearly all the sets I've gotten from them recently that I've gone in person. So for example, I have 2 blank white sets with me right now from Gateron. And yeah, pretty much all the shift keys are just fucked. Whereas this one is actually straight-ish. Alright, look at that. No seesaw action going on. Yeah, so can someone go to KPRepublic's AliExpress and see if it only includes 1? Okay, so for the alt keys, you get the sub-legends like these. Looks alright. Not bad, I guess. Okay, so let's compare it to this thing. But for some reason, the 1.5U alt keys don't have that. See, so if you use the standard alts, then you get them, but these don't have them. I think a big reason is because these are shared between the Cyrillic, between the Russian, Korean, and Japanese sets. Just 1 in Mod Pro? That's so dumb. Thanks, PC Load Ladder. Well, so how the hell am I gonna use just 1? So confused. Okay, see, okay, this is amazing. So the shift key is actually straight. The long shift, the 2.75U shift is actually straight. Look at that. That, I've not seen that in PBT check profile sets in quite a while. So does it not come with a Win key? Because I want these two to be the same, but apparently that's too much to ask. Oh my god, it comes with a different color. It comes with the alpha color pipe, which is annoying. For some reason, the backspace is not though. So for HHKB users, this is perfect, right? The backspace over here is mod colored and not alpha colored. But for some reason, the pipe is alpha colored. I hate that shit. Buy 2 kits. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do over there. Okay, see, so this is so dumb. So it comes with a pair or 2 pairs of Alt and Control 1U keys. And most of the time, you only really need one for, you know, the inferior 75% layout and 65% layout. But you just get one Win key. What the fuck? That's so annoying, because if they had just some other key that I could put there, that would be nice. I want them to be symmetrical at least, but so far I don't see any. I mean, I could use the arrows, which is what people used to do. See, Anarchy is straight as well. So if you ask me, which would you rather buy, Enjoy PBT or this? So Enjoy PBT, what I like is their legends still look a little better in terms of the font choice and placement, which is weird because, you know, compared to Imsto, I would never say that, but there's a font choice and placement. I still prefer the Enjoy PBT one. But in terms of the actual keycaps themselves, these seem to be straighter. So if you don't want to mess with returns or refunds or anything like that, and you want something that'll just fucking work, then this set might actually be better for you than the Enjoy PBT ones. It's bad that you get one when it's crap and you should die, and should die with fire. Let's see. NGB says, my daughter was in the background when you were on the other day and she now calls you the rude Asian guy. Oh no. Oh no. One day she'll understand. Yeah, it's okay though. See, you need that, right, NGB? So now you can show your daughter how much more of an angel, a saint you are. Right, you can use me as a good example, right? Just, you know, don't be like that rude Asian guy. Okay, so I guess I will have to just end up using fucking arrows for this shit. So, okay, my biggest gripe, it only comes with one OS key for the 1U. For Sangan bottom row, which is super dumb. we're talking super ultra mega dumb. Okay, Bees in the Trap says, hello. Hello, Bees in the Trap. How are the legends? I'm late because I didn't see the notification. So, compared to Enjoy PBT, I would say the legends themselves, the Dyesubbing themselves, the Dyesubbing itself is comparable. Alright, so still not as good as Imsto, but alright. Actually, and well, at least for the alphas. The mods are a bit trickier, right? Keycaps are better in terms of straightness and stuff, seem to be better than recent Enjoy PBT and Gateron sets that I've seen in person. I must have gotten at least 5 or 6 in the past few months. And all of them had a lot of problems with the shift keys and enter keys and backspace keys and stuff like that. I think it's quite a recent issue because, for example, my Enjoy PBT Japanese set didn't have, you know, the shift key problems that I'm talking about. Whereas the sushi set that came in for someone else had those problems on all the large mod stabilizer keys. Okay, so so what you might like about this though is that on Enjoy PBT the shift key legends are super tiny for some stupid reason. Alright, look at that compared to Control, Alt, Caps Lock, and Tab. Alright, they look kind of out of place, don't they? Whereas on the KPRepublic set, they look closer to each other. Might even be the same between these at least. I know the caps lock looks a bit more looks a bit bigger. Maybe, I don't know, because the O's look similar between Control and caps lock. And yes, the caps lock is off-centered. That's why I said even the shift as well, it's a bit lower. And stuff like the Z and the M, at least from what I saw just now. See, for example, the gap between the top of the Z and the top of the cap, and the gap between the top of the M and the top of the cap. This has a bigger gap than this. And you will ask, will most people notice this? No. And this is why people would actually argue with me when I used to say that Enjoy PBT is not as good as Imsto and that they're not the best. And people would argue with me. And so for those of you fucking morons, I think that today I've shown you quite a bit about what I look at when it comes to Dyesub Legends. Okay, the worst thing about those people that argued with me was when I actually asked them, have you ever seen an Imsto set in person? Like, oh no, I've just seen pictures. Well then shut the fuck up. But anyway, so that was a while ago though. It's gotta be at least maybe 2 years now. Yeah, but the space bars are still warped, right? This is not unique to this set. It's a PBT problem. I'm not gonna excuse KPRepublic from this, but you know, Gateron and Enjoy PBT have the same issues. Yeah, at least the 6U seems straight-ish, right? Not horribly warped compared to the 6.25. Again, though, maybe the set you get won't have warped this bad. Hey, what's up, Brick Cubed? But yeah, so okay, and now let's just take a look at it. A little bit more close up. So again, you've got some inconsistencies and stuff. but I would say kind of on par with Enjoy PBT, honestly. Not that different in terms of what you get for your money. And then like I said, what I do like is that the larger keys are straighter than Enjoy PBT ones and Gateron ones. So that's already a win in my book. So if you can only get one set, you can't afford to get two, then I would say go for the KPRepublic one over the Enjoy PBT one, because, or at least the recent ones, because it seems that this set at least has these keys a bit straighter, or actually quite a bit straighter. And another thing is, of course, it could be a batch thing. Maybe I got a good batch. I don't know. But we looked at it today and we found that, yeah, that is the case. Yeah, for the cost, I would say it's not bad. It comes with 3U spacebars. Hey, look, the 3U spacebar is actually straight. Right, so if you're buying this for a Chibi or for anything else that has 3U spacebars, it only has one 3U spacebar though, so maybe that could be a problem. So you probably have to buy, I think, so the good thing about this is that you can buy them separately. So you could buy 2 spacebar kits and get 2 3U spacebars. Okay, see, so it comes with, and then, so only the 3U is convex. The others are still concave, unfortunately. Right. But the good news is they all seem to be straight. I sound so homophobic, but yes, look at that. Because the Gateron and Enjoy PBT ones and NPKC, yeah, don't have this. But yes, do I recommend these for the price? Maybe. I would say they're a decent pickup for the price. Like I said, 140 keys for $84 shipped. And I like this color quite a bit more too. So this is a bit closer to muted, more warm and gray, but closer, yeah. So it comes in Hangul, it comes in Hiragana, I want to say, the Japanese one, and Cyrillic. And so another nice thing you can do is, I am planning on, oh shit, these mods, how well will they work at the BSP? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so one thing you could do is, if you are using mostly the Sangan keys, then you can just order one set of the Pro mods, and you know, just whatever mods you want. I think the Cyrillic one has the least special keys. So for example, like this shit, right, where it has the sub legends on them. I think the Cyrillic one has the least of these. So, which you think, oh, that's a bad thing. The good thing is you could get that and then get, so you just get one set of mods and Pro mods and spacebars, and you get 3 of the legends. So you can just swap them whenever you want. Right, maybe this Saturday you've got a Japanese Tinder date coming over and you want to show that you're a cultured man, then you know you can swap the Japanese one. If you know you've got a nice Siberian girl coming next month, then you also have your Cyrillic set ready to go. Right? Or if you know you have the Japanese set on and then you're talking to her and then you know you ask her thoughts on World War II and she starts telling you that the Japs deserved what happened in the end. It's like, wait a minute, shit, are you Korean? Fuck, I didn't know this whole time. And then so you know you can go back home and you know when maybe she you know distract her a bit and go to your room and swap it all out for the Hangul one. How long did it take for you to receive it when it's shipped? a while because it uses free shipping with the origin post is preparing shipment shit. So what happens is they let me put these caps away while I talk. Just put them in a tray. So wait, where the fuck is the tray? What they do is instead of shipping it directly, it goes to the port or whatever, you know, courier they're using, and it sits in a container until the container is full, and then it'll leave China. So that could take just one day, that could take 4 weeks. It all depends. You know, so if you're the last one into the container, then that's perfect, right? Because then the container will leave pretty soon. But if you're the first one into an empty container, then it's gonna take a while. So it all depends. But yeah, am I happy with my purchase? Other than these keys, it's all right. I think for the money, what I would do is I would use this as my beater set, right? So when you're gaming or whatever, you've got your greasy ass fingers, you know that you're gonna shine shit if you use GMK. Then yeah, I would buy something like that just to use it, just to, you know, use it as a daily driver or whatever, and have your nice GMK sets on your shelf. Because that's what we all buy GMK for. Hey, what's up, Neo Big Boss? Jubei says, thinking about ordering the 909 set from KPRepublic. I would think that that's a good way to try out PBT SA. Right, I don't really like the legends on it, but again, it's really pretty cheap for what it is. So definitely worth a shot. It's better than waiting 9 months, spending $200–300, and then figuring out, oh wait, I don't even like SA. You want to show her your hot switch choices? What's up, test dummy? So the keycaps don't come with the Korean Tinder girl though. Sadly not. Not that I know of. Maybe she's still waiting in that container that I talked about. Waiting to be shipped out. Hey, what's up, Zim? Didn't know today's stream? FN win key is 1010. Wait, you mean these? Well, it only comes with one U win key for some stupid reason. So that's why we have to do this. This is old school though. This is what we all used to do before Set started doing full Sangan or win keyless bot and row support. And because back then, a lot of sets, when they say win keyless, it was really win keyless. So they wouldn't even come with the 1U keys. NGB, did you get the Hyperfuse desk mat? No, I didn't. I don't really like the way it's designed. Because the logo is just right in the middle. Which I think is really dumb. Because that's where your board is going to go. Right? If they had just put the logo somewhere in the corner or something, that would have been so much better. Or just, you know, say on your desk mat. And then just have Hyperfuse over here on the side, or on the left side, I guess, because the right side would be where your mouse is. Have it on the left side, vertically. Then that would have been amazing, right? So kind of like the Myonix desk mats. Not the burger one, where with the text is over here. Then that would have been nice. But they put it in the fucking middle, which is the laziest shit you can do. laziest and dumbest because yeah, you're gonna put your keyboard in the middle, so you're gonna block the whole logo anyway. Yeah, so that I didn't like, which is why I didn't buy it in the end because I like Hyperfuse. Yeah, so that's a shame. Zim says the key of your right shift. I like the idea. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, it comes with only one of these, which is sad. Neil Big Boss says, yeah, I'm scared when essay pulse arrives. I'm not gonna like essay. It's gonna be my first essay keycap set. Yeah, I will say that at first you're gonna be like, man, this is so weird, and then after a while, wow, this feels amazing. And then you go back to, wait, where's my end key? What the? Oh. And then you go back to chair profile and you realize, oh wait a minute, yeah, never mind. Essay is all just hype. And then, where's my other control? Oops. So if you're using an HHKB layout, then this set will work pretty well because, like I said, it comes with the correct colors, the mod colors for these two keys. But for the base set, for some retarded reason, this is an alpha color. Gideon says, I just printed a mouse pad with Kanagawa wave. The unfortunate thing is that most of the custom mats that you can do, the quality is not that great, which is a damn shame. Oh, it comes with a 2U shift as well, by the way. So if you have the arrow key layout at 60%, you will appreciate this. Zim says, before I forget, can you PM the guy? Yeah. I will let you know. I will let you know because I have to ship both of them back, and so I will let you know if it gets sent out. I'm pretty busy because I'm in the middle of a move right now, and I need to figure out the apartment and everything. So I don't really have time to get to anything that's not a customer board or a part of the move or whatever. So it's gonna. I will still try to ship it out this week, but really no promises. It's just kind of a bad time to get a hold of me, unfortunately. Because yeah, I have to figure out the move first, and then I will do everything else. Yeah, 83.50 for the set, so about 84 bucks shipped to the US. I don't know if it's the same for anywhere else, but overall, I'd say decent. It's a good cheap set to use. So like I said, for gaming and stuff, it's just nice to. If you ask me, do I actually like the legends on these? As in the font, it's all right. But again, it's a good deal, so can't complain too much. No glaring issues as well, other than the warp space bars, which is kind of standard with, unfortunately, standard with PBT. And this, I bought this with the split space bar keys as well. Woman Doran says, could you do a closeout of Super FN novelty? Just joined. Okay. There you go. Pretty simple. Right. You only get one of the 1U, but if you're using just a standard layout, then 1.25, it comes with 2. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it wasn't obvious. Maybe on mobile or something. NGB says, I like the colorway. Finally not beige. Yes, absolutely agreed. Which is why this is going to be my primary set for now. Right? It's PBT. It's a nicer color than beige. Way nicer. and it's cheap. So I'm not gonna feel bad if they shine or get dirty or whatever. Okay, this bottom is gonna be filled. I'm gonna try to fill this spot. So. Oh, I just realized, hold on. So this might not have proper 75% coverage as well. So for some weird ass reason. So yeah, so the right column keys are just not the right profile. Because page up on the 75% is supposed to be the profile of this key right here, but it's not. It's supposed to be row 2 for page up, but it's not. Okay, so for example, on the 75%. So page up is supposed to go here, but this key, the only page up that you get, goes here instead. And I'm trying to see if it comes with a... Yep, okay, wow, this is so dumb. I think this is an oversight. So, for some stupid reason, both the page up and page down are row 3 instead of row 3 and row 2 or row 3 and row 4. So on the 75%, yeah, these won't line up properly. And yes, I am getting on the black and white group Enjoy PBT set because I actually had a hand in some of the decisions in it. Gok did most of the work. He just kind of, you know, asked me for suggestions and opinions and stuff like the legend, the icons and stuff like that. Some of the legend placements and the white color, I guess. Just kind of opinions, right? He did most of it. He did like 99% of the work, and I did maybe 1%. Would you design the non-warp space that comes with? No. I mean, as much as I would love to say yes, fortunately, that's out of my control. I think out of KPT fans' control as well. And Gadron and JPVT would love to say it's out of their control too. But I'm gonna hold them accountable. Okay, so any other questions real quick? There will probably be another stream before Friday. I will let you guys know in the Discord. But for now, I am about to tune off. I need to eat. I haven't had dinner yet. It's 11:30. And I'm very hungry. What's up, brother? Yeah, we're just about to just about to go. Got some steaks, very nice. All right, so good night, PC Load Letter, and everybody else. Hair Butter, sorry we missed you. There will be hopefully another stream before Friday. There should be another one. Come over, I'll grill for you. Oh, if I can go over, for sure. Alright, good night. Gideon, Heartstones, Hammer Brother. Femindoran. Femindoran. Dewing Dick. Not negative. Day or night. I don't know yet. It's a build stream. Well, okay. I also will be getting SA Oblivion in this week. So if I get that, then that will be a day stream, I think. I'll unbox that during the day. Maybe. Alright, Zim as well. Tefrim. Yep. Have a good night. Daredevil. Yeah, so we'll be unboxing SA Oblivion hopefully this week. It's gonna be nice. Yep. Have a good night. Not negative. I'll see you all.